Hi, everybody, and welcome. I'm just posting up my ad, everybody. Hope everyone's having a great day today. It is a crazy amount of new comic books today. Some real heat going to be in the room. Yes, we have enough for everybody. Yes, we ordered tons of it. Yes, we have all of that. Do we have every ratio variant? No, we don't really do ratio variants. So if that's what you're here for, we'll save you some time. But all the different covers of things, yes. Just like usual, we're going to do graphic novels, which there's not a ton of different graphic novels. I think everybody that was doing graphic novels said, hey, it's Absolute Batman Volume 2 week. We should try to avoid that week because there's going to be what everyone's going to buy. And then we're going to do comic books, regular books that are releasing tomorrow. And then we've got a ton of stuff on the board, including some really crazy fun stuff up there, like 1995 calendars that are still shrink wrapped. We're going to open up our Rekka box because Rekka sent us a cool mystery box. And then my friend Brent from Near Mint came by and dropped off some Near Mint collectibles that almost nobody has yet. And like just some other fun stuff. So make sure to give some thumbs up and go and share to your friends if you know anybody that likes this kind of stuff. We are the show to get you the books that you need on New Comic Book Day. See you in a second. Welcome in, everybody. I'm super glad to see you. It should be a crazy hot show. Let's do our graphic novels first. I will also tell you it's super easy to purchase from us. If you want to know some more information about how our shows are for when they come on and can you combine shipping and all those kinds of things, you are welcome to send me, if you're on Facebook, a direct message. Just find Jen King, who's running the store, if you're watching from Facebook. If you're watching from over on the EXP on YouTube, we've got some forms that are pinned at the very top for you. So just fill that out. You only have to fill it out one time. If you watch me forever and a day and you don't move, you can totally do that. Tomorrow, during the day, you'll get actual messages from me for how to pay me on PayPal. And that's our shipping. We ship in Gemini mailers. You can ship up to 10 bucks for $6 and up to 20 for $8. The most I usually charge for shipping is like $10 if you have something that's below short box amount. So just like always, new books, the books that release on any given week, we limit to one of each cover. That's so that everyone gets a chance to get those books and read them. After that, you can message me and see if I have extra ones for you if you wanted to get some more. I see that Burka is on today. I see that Kenneth is on today. Jason's here. Murdoch's on. How are y'all doing? Sorry, I just sneezed a whole bunch. I just sneezed a whole bunchy. Because I think that the crazy weather blew stuff in. Are you in the area that was hit by the tornado today? All right. Let's do the graphic novels first, just like usual. This is Fantastic Four Fanfare. It was a mini series that just finished at the end of the year. It's by Mark Waid. If you wanted to know more about this, what does it say here? From the escalating prank war between the Human Torch and the Thing to Johnny Storm's star-making turn on reality television, Friday the 13th spelled trouble for the Cosmic Quartet when Reed Richards receives messages from himself in the future and meet two of Dr. Doom's underlings responsible for the Master's killer robot, the Seeker. Discover how Ben Grimm escaped Yancey Street, see the Thing and the Sandman reunite, but will they be his friends or foes, and revisit Ben's wrestling days. Plus, the Torches declare the most attractive being in the known universe. The Invisible Woman clashes with the Mole Man, and the First Family braves a sinister carnival. Super fun, reads all, and that one is 18.
a trade paperback theater.
Oh yeah, so we'll snidely whiplash my mustache. Trade paperback.
They should have called that Fanfare Stick 4.
Fanfare. Oh, that's dope. TJ, 21 degrees does seem like a dumb degrees for Florida. I have a friend who went to Disney World and they said it was so cold.
It got to 39 here today. I got a car wash.
39 seems lovely.
Yeah, I almost wore shorts.
Shorts! Actually, at the middle of the day, I actually wished I wore shorts today. Okay, this is a cool new DC compact. Batman White Knight by Sean Murphy. I'm going to read the trade paperback version of this because people might not have ever read Batman White Knight. So here we go. We're going to do some more trade paperback theater. Okay. The Joker goes sane. Set in a world where the clown prince of crime has been cured of his madness, Batman White Knight follows the man now known as Jack Napier as he embarks on a quest to heal the city he once terrorized. After reconciling with his long-suffering partner, Harley Quinn, he sets in motion a carefully plotted campaign to discredit one person whom he views as Gotham City's true enemy, Batman. Napier's crusade exposes a decades-long history of corruption within the Gotham City Police, and transforms him into a city councilman and civic hero. But when the sins of his past return to threaten everything he's accomplished, the distinctions between Savior and Destroyer begin to break down for both the Joker and Batman alike, and with them, any hope for Gotham's future. This one is just $10. $10. Oh, and Justin's got an even better name. Fantastic Fanfare, but with 4s in it for A's. No, that would be horrible.
I know what they were going for. They were going for a play on the old Marvel fanfares, which ironically were created by some of my pals from Detroit after Detroit Triple Fanfare. But they did not do great at it.
No.
So I think they should have called it Fanfare Stick 4.
Fanfare Stick 4. All right, the last of my trade paperback theater, because I don't think the other one I can do trade paperback theater for because everyone knows what it's about. But this awesome webtoon series called The Kiss Bet, Volume 3. If you were looking something really sweet for someone in your life that was just like that kind of style, looks a little bit anime-ish, and you think that this storyline would be good for them, this might be the book for you. So it says, it's senior year and Sarah Lynn just turned 18. She's got great friends, a cool dad, or so she thinks, and a whole lot ahead of her. The last thing she needs is to worry about her first kiss. Sarah Lynn has decided to take a break from bets because her most recent one just led to a very surprising first kiss. She wants to go back to how things were before the school festival, but acting normal is a lot harder than it sounds. With unresolved feelings and multiple people crushing on Sarah Lynn at once, she's starting to find this whole love life thing super confusing. So this puts together episodes 37 to 56 of the charming webtoon comic, The Kiss Bet. And that one is 19. And I do have the other volumes of this.
It's basically Can't Buy Me Love or Love Don't Cost a Thing or Kramer versus Kramer.
Sure, take all the joy out of it.
Well, that is an Aziz Ansari joke from Parks and Rec.
I like how Acres of Movies comes on. Michael Bay, Jaws, boom, boom, pow. Love it. It's also available, and you guys can claim them. These are freebies. If you want to know everything that's coming for you in the DC world, in April, here is the free DC Connect. Really nice book that has all of the, it's got very detailed what's coming, what kind of like a synopsis, a little short one of stuff so you don't miss things for your books.
Is every page just a letter of absolute? So the first page is just A, the second page is just B, third page is just S.
Lantern Corps. Ooh, that one looks good.
Like, because that's what's coming in April is absolute.
Like, look at this. This is why you read this book. So this is all in Green Lantern Corps. Sorry, I smashed my finger the other day. 15. There is the B cover, and it just says Rage. Don't you want that cover? Don't you want that cover?
I have enough problems with that emotion. I don't know that I need that cover.
Yeah, okay.
Heyo.
Heyo. All right. This is one that everyone's waiting for, so I can't imagine that anyone is not buying this week. But this is Absolute Batman Volume 2, which has the issues 7 through 14, and it is $20 for the floppy. And the hardcover is now $30, so the prices have moved up a little bit for the books since the first volume. So just be aware. It must have cost them more to have these made. So,
did I order 2 of both? Yes. Probably. Should I have ordered 4 of both? Yes.
You want to know what I ordered a bunch of? The free, I think it's free comic book day versions of them. I ordered like 2 cases of each of them because the art on the front is so pretty.
The Jim Lee art?
Yeah. Like, come on. When are we not going to be able to sell that?
Right. Well, and I may need to have you see if you can order another case because Ed, my LCS, told me he couldn't.
Oh, why not?
It might not be that he can just afford it.
Oh, yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, it's so funny because when I made the order, I saw the order total and I had forgotten that it was like, at first I thought it was like free comic book day, like books, like just like comic books. And I was like, why in the world is this so expensive? And I was like, oh yeah, they're hardcovers. You went to the zoo, Stacy? I want to go to the zoo, Stacy. I feel like there's a zoo somewhere that just had new giraffes born.
So one of my favorite I don't like the zoo generally. Like I'm not a big go to the zoo and look at the animals guy, but the Baltimore Zoo has a pelican enclosure where the pelicans are also sharing their enclosure with penguins.
Oh.
And it has this big glass atrium that you can sit in, and it pours thousands of gallons of water on the glass. So it's like you're under a waterfall, which is really chill. And then so I could go sit in there and have like lunch. And then I walk across and watch the giraffes cross the street, and you could almost pet them. How cool you can't pet them because they're giraffes, but you almost could.
I think that Jay is down for the Ash versus My Little Pony Deadite Pony Party. I hope Nick saw that. He popped on and we were like, we've got an idea. It could totally happen. Okay, ready for regular books? Is everyone down for the regular book stuff? Let's do this.
Stacy, the only person who could play me in a biopic is Ethan Suplee before he lost all the weight. Louis Lastic from Remember the Titans.
Oh, okay. Now I know what we're talking about.
Frankie Stacchino from Boy Meets World.
I must have, in a moment of craziness, bought more copies of every Event Horizon Dark Descent. Am I brilliant? Maybe. Here's your chance to get them, though. One of the best zoos you've been to was in Chattanooga. Hey, Matt. Kamioka's on. Adam Bragg is on. Groucho's on. Howdy, howdy. Okay.
Randy from My Name is Earl. Stacy.
Yeah. Event Horizon Dark Descent number 5. I don't think this is new this week. I think I just bought enough to be able to make a new run. So if you missed anything, here's your number 5. I don't know. Maybe number 5 came out this week. But definitely these other ones do not. Comic idea. Biohazard truck spills onto the zoo exhibit and creates peliquins.
So you're basically talking about volume 3 of IDW's TMNT series, except that instead of a truck, it's a bomb.
Where everyone is that the beginning of the City at War storyline?
No, that is the mutant. That is the mutant bomb.
The mutant bomb
Storyline.
Is that called by the Rat King?
Yeah.
This
is after City at War.
Right, that's right. You can also get Event Horizon number 4. Oh, maybe this is second prints of things. It looks like it. Okay, so you can get number 4 second print. Just doesn't say it on the front. I just know it from the code. Number 3 second print. Oh, that is a scary, scary cover. Also 2 third print. I wonder if they were going to go back and make a new Event Horizon something, prequel or whatever. And number 1. That's 4th print. Made a mistake, man. I don't think I can fit stuff up on this with all the books that are there. As far as I can go up there. Okay. I don't think this is new either. I think this is a reorder that I made because I've heard that this artist, Uribe, is going to be the next big thing. So just telling you. Godzilla number 7. He's got some heat. All right. Avatar the Gap Year, number 4, Tipping Point by Ethan Sachs.
Oh, so it's not the year The Last Airbender took off. It's the year the blue people took off.
Yeah, not that one.
It's the year they backpacked through Europe. Found themselves.
That's right. The Gap Year. Archie versus the Army of Darkness. Number 1, great idea. Really, really good.
That David Hack or Robert Hack cover is just gorgeous.
It really is. Oh, I didn't even notice that they're a little tiny. Archie's down here. We'll try to kill him with a fork or a spork. Has Distillery stopped releasing books? Haven't seen any for some time. I don't know.
I can answer that question, but it's not a simple answer.
Yeah.
They have not stopped releasing books. They have stopped, for the moment, releasing physical books. They are re-releasing their back catalog digitally onto Neon Ichiban and working on a distribution problem that they're facing. So,
yeah, I'll have to figure it out because their books are really good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, from Dynamite, I've got Maleficent number 4, which I think I saw that they just really announced Ursula, and I think that Ursula's got some heat.
Ursula FOC'd yesterday, and next week, no one FOCs like the character for next week's FOC, which is no one FOCs like Gaston.
Oh, yeah. I love Gaston. Oh, yeah. Okay. And Nightmare Before Christmas, The Shiver of Christmas Town, number 2. Lock, Shock, and Barrel. Okay. Book that you guys don't usually pick on live show, which doesn't make any sense because we sell it like crazy in the store. Here is Supernatural. This is the Valentine's Day special for this year. I will tell you that there's nothing really Valentine-y about it, except for they show up into a town where something is occurring that means that people are like breaking up with each other. So married people are dating, whatever. And there's something going on, of course. And they have to figure it out. So here's your Supernatural Valentine's Day special.
It's a love story between a boy and his car.
Boy in a very cool car. Okay, Cruel Universe number 7. Wow, that looks a lot like whatever those things are from Stranger Things.
Demogorgon.
Yeah, but it's a flowery one. Looks like he's exploding that guy's face. Okay, Sonic the Hedgehog number 84. I hear tell that there is some first appearance in this book that might make that one as a very desirable thing.
It's Sonic. It's already desirable.
It's true, man. We can't. I try to explain to people all the time. It's like, can you order some back issues of Sonic for me? I'm like, no. Like, you don't want to? I'm like, no, I can't. There are no back issues. Like, before they even hit the rack, there is no way for me to order more. Crazy town to me. Doesn't matter the number. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Battle Nexus number 4. Reprogrammed to Kill.
Battle Nexus, guys, remember this is a weekly show. If you picked it up last week, there is a new one this week. But if you read last week's, you're not going to want to miss this week's because, like, cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger. That's what they call it, cliffhanger. Any reading between the lines fans here? That would be a fun, like, variant cover to do for something that would make sense. Just have the main character hanging off of the cliff and just have him saying, "Can't hold on much longer."
Well, whatever they do, then they would have to do a variant that is a cover homage to the movie Cliffhanger.
That's true. You could probably do both those things if you really were creative.
Yeah, I'm just not that smart.
We could figure it out. An artist would do it totally. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Godzilla number 3. Godzilla is literally taking over the world, and my comic book racks. Twilight Zone number 4, False Bottom. These are all, of course, standalone stories. You love it, reading between the lines? Yay! I did watch an awful lot of PBS with my kids. I don't know what conspiracy they're doing in this one. Department of Truth number 35. What conspiracy they moved on to? All right, the Event Horizons I'm going to take down. Boop, 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 boop. Just so I can have a room.
Oh, hey, you guys want to hear a funny story?
Go.
Miss Jen did something crazy yesterday. I was going to the super secret comic warehouse, and she goes, "Hey, if you could find me any Invincible,
please,
I will take them." So I asked the guys at the super secret comic warehouse, "Do you have any Invincible?" And we all laughed for like 5 minutes.
I thought it was going to be miracle time if there was anything in there. Oh well. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Sure. And it was what was even funnier. She's like, "Yeah, over here." And we walk over and it's just omnibuses. I'm like, "No, she wants single issues." And he's like, "Oh, no, come on."
My customers literally don't believe me. They'll come in and be like, "All right, where's your Invincible stuff?" I'm like, "I have graphic novels, I've got omnibuses, I've got library editions, I've got hardcovers, I've got every version of it you can get, but I have 0 individual issues." And they were like, "That's not possible." I'm like, "But yet it is."
Tell them we searched 125,000 square foot comic warehouse and found 0.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew that he had some at shows every once in a while, or at least he did last year when I saw him, and I thought it was highly unlikely he had any more. But I'd rather team up with Thanos or David Lopan. I don't know who that is. I feel real dumb.
It's Thanos. The answer is Thanos. Thanos.
The answer is always Thanos. I don't know.
Dork.
Dork. This one is 100% awesome and funny and perfect for fans of I Hate Fairyland, Barbaric. What else?
If you like animals who do people things?
Yeah, if you like anything by Garrett Gunn, even though this is not Garrett, this is Brett Bean. Really great stuff. This one is Dork.
If you go on the YouTube, the EXP YouTube, and you search Brett Bean, we had Brett Bean on the FOC show to talk about Dork. And he may or may not talk about Dungeon Crawler Carl Crocodile a little bit for just a minute.
So fun. Oh, thank you. I'm wearing I actually had a nosebleed earlier, so you can see I bled for y'all. And this is my Tick shirt. And then this thing is from my good friend Craig, who moved away to the Philippines, but he is the reason why you have cool IDW books, Craig Yo, that are about really ancient comic books. That he's made sure to actually have them cataloged, because once they're out of print, if no more things are out there, then you can't read it. So he makes sure they stay in a print as long as possible. SF and the Force Bait says Dork.
I'm really trying to get a show with Craig Yo, perhaps me, perhaps Nick Pepora from JHU, where we just talk about the most obscure random comics that have ever obscured.
I would watch that.
Yeah.
Who would I cast as Livewire? Afua Richardson all day long. No questions asked. Afua. 100%. Don't have to think about it.
Congratulations to Afua. She got married this weekend.
I know. It's such good pictures. My hedge is right. I always have my ninja hedge. By the way, if you guys ever want cool Tick shirts, I bought their palette from the year that the pandemic happened, and they never set up a booth ever again. So I bought last year the palette that's been sitting in storage in San Diego. So I have a ton of, not this one, I think there's not very many of this version, but I've got a bunch of the ones that say Spoon and some other ones. If you ever need any Tick wear, I got it.
I was just going to say, in honor of Tick, Spoon!
Spoon! Naughty Spawn, you face the Tick. Sam and Twitch case files number 21. That is super serial killery. I'm guessing that's what they're hunting. I mean, if you like true crime and you don't know what to read, you can read Sam and Twitch. It's not true crime based, but they are cops. Scorch number 48, cover A. I don't know if there's any 3XLs is a problem.
Well,
I know we went through all of them, right? When I got those in?
Yeah, but I don't think I was there.
Gotcha, yes.
Or if I was there, I think I was Poe.
Oh, you might have been at Poe, that's right.
No, I might have been Poor.
It was so much stuff that I actually did like 3 shows to get through it all.
I might have been B-Roke.
B-Roke is all right. That is the end of the indie books. Except I do have that special book that got sent to me. I think that maybe Brett sent this to me, but it is my advanced copy for $10. I just looked it up, and that's the going rates. So if you think you're gonna like Dork enough, I got my
Dork Ashcan.
Dork Ashcan. Although it doesn't say Ashcan, it says special preview. And it does have kind of like the first part of the book in it. So what am I doing? Marvel time. Hey, Clements! I'm on the big screen. You could probably tell my cheeks are red. I don't know what there is about being back here. I get hot. All right, SF, that is yours. Those were such fun shows. There was like all of our normal regular people, but then there was a fellow that had, like, I advertised it pretty heavily, who basically bought one of every single thing. He was a real Tick fan. All new Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider number 7. Someday I'll go back and do those shows again, because surely there's people that didn't get to do those shows but still want Tick stuff.
I still think they should do a spoon T-shirt that is just a T-shirt with a spoon in the middle of it,
so that people
like
will
no words, just
know what it is.
Right, a random spoon. Yep.
All right, I have got Amazing Spider-Man number 21. Pete is not looking so hot on this cover. And I have one variant cover. This is the color block variant, is what it's called. Just one of those.
That is Marvel's version now of the negative space variants that you see with other companies doing other things, you know, that were started by the likes of your John Tyler Christophers and several others. They're calling them color block now, and I like that name better than negative space.
Yeah. Godzilla number 7 is coming down. Avatar last year is coming down. Avengers number 35. I only have one copy of it. We just had people add it to poll. Archie, Army of Darkness comes off the board with an exclamation point.
No one claimed an Archie, Army of Darkness.
They did not.
You guys are making mistakes.
It does feel. No, those are the kind of things that people claim at the store for some reason. I think maybe they just want to like be in its presence when they pull it up. Or maybe everyone already has it on their pull box. Possible.
No, it's fair.
Oh, I didn't read this one.
I really want to buy that cover art.
Just own it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's getting so hard is that, like, there's so much art now that gets created digitally, which is great. It does save a lot of time and stuff. I watched Tony Fleece do it once, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. Because if you make a mistake, you just go back. But there's just not a lot of original art to buy anymore because of that. It's like you can buy a print of someone's art. It's just say it's the one of, or kind of NFT it. But to own the real physical art is going to be harder and harder. Yep, shirt with just a spoon and an exclamation point. I bet you we could get away with that and not be like breaking any rules. Oh, SF claims eventually. I'm sorry, SF. I'm just talking away. Okay, Godzilla Infinity Roar number 1. Looks like it has Spidey. Got Fantastic Four. It's got Black Bolt. Some Guardians. This is the number 1.
All right, this is a question for Stacy and other people who are bigger movie fans than me. Does Godzilla have opposable thumbs? So if he gets all the Infinity Stones, could he just snap everybody out of existence? Or at least, could he snap King Ghidorah out of existence?
I feel like he does. Or maybe, definitely the 89 film, right? The Matthew Broderick one.
Does Godzilla know how to snap? That is the big question.
Snap. Maleficent number 4 comes down. I feel like the Shin Godzilla does not. Pablo, how the doggies? I have one copy of Logan Black, White, and Blood number 2. That's kind of a cool, trippy cover, man. Super trippy.
That is a cool cover.
The Shiver of Christmas Town comes off the board. He stomped Gauntlet. He does stomp Gauntlet. He knows how to dance. He can definitely snap. Dinner was homemade burgers, meat and onions, salt and pepper, jalapeno chips from Pablo. Awesome. I made last night because Killen's Barbecue, which is a very famous barbecue place, they moved away from the Woodlands. His locations are down in the city, so he just closed the ones up here. And he makes this really, really good brisket enchiladas. So I tried to replicate them yesterday. Although I didn't have any like brisket, so I used pulled pork barbecue, which turned out okay. It's not perfect yet.
Yeah, but it ain't brisket.
You gotta have brisket, I think, to make it just right. So I'm gonna make sure that I have got Chris's. Let's see if I can move this around. Hold, please. Yep, he's got his. Okay. Did I see the DC Comics popcorn buckets, the AMC, the classic Golden Age covers? Yes. The last time I looked at how much AMC went in there for their popcorn buckets, I was like, no, there's no way I'm spending $50 in a popcorn bucket. I don't know how much these are, but the one that was like the Tron one was $77. It lit up and it was a Tron cycle, but $77.
So I'm getting ready to do my taxes, and I have to declare basically how much I spent on popcorn buckets as a business write-off. Right around Superman. Listen,
$21
the number of
fair.
Right. The number of monies I spent on popcorn buckets for the Superman movie, I could have maybe bought an AMC theater.
There were a couple that came in when the second Wizard of Oz came out, and they had gone on. They took the whole day off to go to every brand of every theater and get every possible version of those popcorn buckets, which I think is probably like a $300 ordeal at least. Yeah, you should get a yearly pass. You should get a discount if you're an A+ member, right? This one, do recommend. This is really great. Total brother sister going against the world, even though brother's a little bit scared of the sister because of her other form. Good stuff. Magik Colossus #1. It does have a variant. I've got one Scotty left. One Scotty. Sandra Bullock, Miss Jen. I love Sandy. But for what? Me? To be me? I always thought I was going to be played by Sigourney. I see the call from Casbar, which is Elvis, right? That's you, Elvis? Am I getting it right finally? I'll eventually remember who everybody is. SF needs a magic.
Yeah, Casbar is Elvis.
Yay! I did get it right. Aha! Or you should get a popcorn machine. Did you guys see the promo that I think it was Cinemark had, where it was like on that day up to a certain, they had a size limit, but you could bring any container and they'd fill it with popcorn. That was kind of a fun thing.
The size limit was a joke because we definitely took a 50-gallon bag and they filled it.
Oh, they didn't really care?
No, the limit was so big, I could not find a container that would meet the limit. Like I could have backed the truck up and had them fill the bed of the truck. Basically.
Oh, my word. I wonder how they thought of that. This one is Supernatural Valentine's Day Special. Coming down the board. Does Kenneth need a Supernatural? Or a Magic? Sorry. Okay, SF pays. This goes to Kenneth. Make sure I have your shipping information, please, because otherwise I don't know where to send it. I just put bread, not bird. SF pays. Awesome, you guys are so sweet. You guys are so sweet. Okay. Are you fellow Virginian? I didn't know you guys were a Virginian. Oh, cool. Make sure I'm not missing anything over here. Am I putting things in? Nova Centurion #4 by Jed McKay. You want a more grounded Colossus and a whole trilogy for him? Sure, why not?
I just want Colossus to speak with the right accent for once.
You don't like his accent?
It wasn't the right Russian accent in the last movie.
Okay. Circle K started it years ago for slushes once a year. I think maybe
No,
it's
it's
the new, like
7-Eleven.
the way that companies are trying to get viral, right? Like they just have the GameStop trade anything in. So
The
then they can say,
7-Eleven day is the one that's unlimited slushy size.
ooh. Planet of the Apes versus Fantastic Four comes off the board. Y'all are missing some fun there. Where am I going here? Here. This is Storm, Earth's Mightiest Mutant #1. Written by Adele. Really great stuff. This is the Shadows of Tomorrow tie-in. Sonic the Hedgehog with a new appearance in it comes off the board. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. If you still worked at GameStop, you would have quit for the trade and anything promotion. Yeah, that's probably crazy. Clement says, oh, yeah, it was 7-Eleven. You're right. When you're right, you're right. And you're always right.
Well, like, okay, let's be real here.
You're the king of.
No, it's a food-based trivia.
I thought it was because you were the king of knowing things at convenience stores.
No, that's just sheets.
Oh, just sheets. I don't think so, Forrest. Let me look. Hold on.
I was there twice today, and the manager came over and was like, "Why are you here again?" And I go, "Well, it's lunchtime. I was here for breakfast." And she just looks at me and goes, "How many points do you have already?" And I go, "Let's put it this way. They're already asking me to start redeeming my points because I've accumulated too many and could basically be a franchisee."
She's just like, buy a store. I'll take the store.
Yep.
All right, Ultimate Endgame #2. Someone from Wakanda has been sent to go and try to kill the Maker. Our Ultimates group is trying to figure out what in the world Howard Stark's been up to in the time he's in there, because literally it could be years and years and years and decades, whatever, inside, and doesn't pass the same on the outside. It's been 2 years for us, but the city is a lockdown place for time, I think. Very cool story. Endgame SF. Royal Farms. I've never had Royal Farms.
Royal Farms is cool, but it ain't sheets.
No. Battle Nexus comes down.
This is how absurd it's gotten with my sheets by my house.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody robbed their beer cave, and they came to question me, not because they thought it was me, but because I'm there so often, they thought perhaps I had a conversation with the robber.
You might have noticed something in your many times there.
Right? They're like, "You're like Norm from Cheers here. So, like, did you maybe talk to the guy?"
Yeah.
No. Well, you talked to everybody else. Why didn't you talk to him? I don't know. It's really funny.
The Ultimate Wolverine #14, I only have one copy left of. It's something I normally read for review, and I didn't get to this time. I apologize. But they've always been amazing, and you know it. Turtles Godzilla comes off the board. Was the robber Logan or Deadpool? Just those are only choices? I mean, they do drink a lot of beer. They would be the usual suspects if we all lived in Marvel World.
See, I think it's closer to Frank Castle. Like, this looks like somebody who could maybe use it.
Probably Lobo.
Yeah.
How about this one? This is a new story arc. I can't believe I didn't read this one. Gail Simone ripping it up. So good. Uncanny X-Men number 23 is the beginning of a new story arc called Where Monsters Dwell. She's leaning in hard to the dark end.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, it's true.
I bet they changed the title on that before that series, that arc is over.
You think so?
Well, only because Where Monsters Dwell is a registered trademark of Dark Horse Comics. Yep.
That'll be interesting. Twilight Zone comes off the board. And Kenny goes to SF.
Shout out to Kyle Starks for writing really creepy serial killer books.
I'm telling you. The Starks do Deviant. I found a run of that the other day.
I don't know, because in my brain I just had a whole moment where you mean Malevolent that came out last week, but you meant Deviant.
Justin over on Facebook says, when Marvel discontinued their points program last year, I was 10,000 points away from their top prize of getting drawn into a comic. No! Rude. So close. Oh my gosh, this Panosian cover. Lord. This is Wolverine number 15 versus Alpha Flight. Look at this thing. Who needs variants when you can have an A cover that looks like that? So good. Department of the Truth comes off the board. All right, I think that is the end of the Marvels. How am I going to start this? Man, there is like some kind of crazy amounts of this one book. I'm going to try to work my way around here. Let's do this. Okay. Let's do that. But there. Okay. Just so you know, we're ending with boss battle because I have to like totally take the entire board over for it. So Wolverine comes to SF's pile. Since 2014, he's been collecting points. And sorry, my friend.
You're like that guy who won the plane.
That was a cool documentary. Where's my jet, right? That was what the documentary was called. Where's my jet?
Yeah, something like that. I thought it was Where's My Effing Plane, but
oh, maybe that's it. Where's my effing plane? I think they did kind of right by him. I think they ended up doing something for him.
Yeah, but like, I want a plane.
My plane. I got enough points.
As someone who has to fly to LA in a couple weeks and like is already worried about leg room, just give me my plane, man.
By the way, our merch started showing up. It's going to be a lot. I might have to make some decisions. Definitely not bringing things home.
Oh.
So it's a lot.
Well, we can put it on my pallet and send it back.
That's what we'll do. Let's see. Issue 3 of Batman Static Beyond, part of the Elseworld series. This is the A cover. This is the B cover by Bernard Chang. And the C cover is by Sanford Green. Shut the front door. Probably not. I got a CD case and a Pepsi shirt. Nice. I don't know if I've ever sent away for anything. Feel bad about that. Dork comes off the wall. That is such a fun book to say. I have to say.
Dork.
Dork. Okay, and we've got second print of Batman Static Beyond #1. This one was such a hot book when it was released. We just like sold out immediately. Salmon Twitch comes down. Going to see Jeopardy next week and taped. Feel inadequate watching it sometimes because they're so smart. Yeah, that we're in the middle of watching all of the Tournament of Champions stuff. My son is a little more than healthfully obsessed with one of the people that's in it. Static cover A. Gotcha. Let me know if you need any other prints, Forrest. Okay. Another book I should have daggum read this week, but I did not. Sent away for the Marvel UNICEF comic in 1990s, still having the plastic with your address from 34 years ago. That's cool, Pablo. That's a great collection, or great thing to collect. Like this one, I totally would have read. This is Night Fight 404, which is it finishes the series. It says like father, like son. So it looks like maybe his son's got a son. What the what? That is the A cover. Do I have any other ones? Let's look. Okay, this is the C cover, and it is by Yasmin Putri. And then I've got the D cover by Dustin Nguyen. Night Fight 404. Part of the DCKO storyline. So if you're getting all of DCKO, you might want. Scorched comes off the wall. SF, I see your call for Fight All. I still have A and D. Seventh Batman son of a seventh Batman son. Heck yeah. I like that idea. And then there is a second print of Night Fight #1, which was another one of those books that sold out so fast. All right, Spider-Gwen comes off the wall. I'm going to take Amazing Spider-Man off the wall also because I think I'm going to have to come put down on this bottom row because the top one's too thick with something else. This is the DC AEW #1. This is the A cover. I don't know if this is wraparound. Let me look real fast. Yeah, it's a wraparound cover, which is awesome for an A cover. And then a bunch of covers here. This is Daniel Warren Johnson B cover. I also have C cover by Edwin Galman. First rule about Night Fight, we don't talk about Night Fight. Isn't that the truth? I have one blank. I have one logo. And a couple of the foil, which I'm assuming are also wraparound foil. That's all of them, right? Yeah. Stock is out of stock. I'll take that down. I'm going to do my ratio variant just kind of here in the middle of the show. This is for Batman #6. It is the 1:25 ratio. I have them for 15. Put it there. SF needs the foil. Gotcha. The logo variant, sure. It's got DC and AEW. Oh, I'm having a hot flash, so I gotta take off my shirt. Howdy, hey! How you doing, Brandon? We finished Indies and Marvel, and we're knocking our way through DC. Okay, part of the DCKO storyline. This one is the Flash number 26. It says Impulse Point. Impulse. Ooh, 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 ooh. It's been so long since we've had like an Impulse book. Godzilla Infinity War number 1 comes off the board. JSA Year 1, Chapter 4, which is JSA number 16. I'm feeling in here. I was wondering if there's an insert in it, but maybe not. Gotcha. Rachel. Yeah, that's where I had my nosebleed earlier. I had a nosebleed. I told you I did. I'm going to go home and wash it. So I like take it and wash it in the sink first so I don't ruin it. Logan, Black, White, and Blood. How apropos. Comes off the board. Ooh, a new story arc for Justice League Unlimited. It is part of the DCKO. This is number 12. The Justice League Unlimited is run by a big team run by Mr. Terrific. This one is the Terrific 10, part 1. Magik and Colossus comes off the board. Bust my head open last week. Yeah, right here on this corner. I got myself right here. I'm kind of a klutz. I don't know if you guys know that. Oh my gosh. Today I bought the biggest record collection. It's a friend of the store. It's his personal collection. The sleeves on them and stuff aren't 100% beautiful, but it's like every key album that you can think of and some duplicates of those. So I'm so excited. I'm gonna go through them right now. Nice House by the Sea number 7. Nova Centurion number 4 comes down. Classic rock. Name it. Beatles, yes, all of them. All the Beatles records, all the Pink Floyd, all the stuff you can think of. Don't let Jen injury. That's okay. I live on injury. I was a soccer goalie on purpose. I am going to go through first with my son and let him claim what he wants because he's got a very specific, very narrow focus for what he wants for music. Then I'm going to think about things that I want. Like if there is a mountain in there, I'm going to get it because I have a hard time finding mountain. And then I'll think about what else I really want to have physical copies of. Like if there is a copy of Pink Floyd that has, what is that? Welcome to the Machine or something like that. That song, I need that. Yep. Deep Purple, Led Zeppelin. Yep. I don't know about Robin. I don't remember seeing that. Poison Ivy, number 41, Guilty and Gorgeous. You guys want me to do a Saturday record show if I sell them? I can do it. Saturday, I'm going to be at a convention during the day. So I don't know what I'm doing. There was a variant. Okay, Storm, Earth's Mightiest Mutant #1 comes off the board, but I didn't know that there was a variant in there. So there's a variant. I don't remember if I saw those, Pablo. Possibly. So this was the deal. There was a whole other box that I didn't get to look at. He said, if you buy all of these, I will throw these in. So I have no idea what to throw those in are. Wish you were here. Oh, wish you were here. Okay, cool. Yeah, I listen to a radio station that plays that, and the bass in it just makes me so crazy. They're original. They're his original ones they bought when he was young. Original release. DC KO tie-in number 31 for Superman, The Beating Heart of Apocalypse. Which is the very thing they're trying to subvert, right? Ultimate Endgame number 2 comes off the board. Like, literally, I'm probably not going to sleep tonight. I'm probably only going to look at records. Hopefully I'll sit around with my son. Anything I can do that like helps me do more bonding with my son, who's 22, almost 23 now. I just like spending time with him. I never realized that when I was raising kids that I would just crave a friendship with them so much. Kyle's the Wizard of Oz.
Wait, what'd I do?
I don't know. It just says Kyle the Wizard of Oz.
Oh, I'm thinking about starting the Jeopardy test while we're doing the show.
While you're doing the show, they can be distracting. Alan Parsons,
well,
Boston,
this
Chicago,
point,
Grand Funk Railroad, Santana. Santana. I think I did not see Grand Funk Railroad for sure. But like I said, there's a whole other box that I didn't look at all. If I had time, I'd just go live with it as I look through it the first time. But I don't want to tease you guys with stuff I'm going to keep. So let me get the stuff I want out of it. And by the way, I'm not keeping any Beatles because Beatles not my jam. That's my son's jam. And I think he has most of those records. And he doesn't care about original pressings. He only just wants the music. So you just woke Kyle from his nap. What? No, he's doing Jeopardy questions.
No, to answer your question, would I be distracted? Absolutely. However, my computer is running so laggy right now, it's going to take me the rest of the show just to do the paperwork.
Oh, sorry, man.
Oh, no, that's a good thing because it means I won't take the test during the show.
All right. I highly recommend this book. There is some crazy, crazy stuff that happens in this book. Absolute Green Lantern number 11 has many multiple lanterns that you've not seen before or haven't been part of the storyline. It is mind-blowingly good. So that's the A cover. Oh, you're very interested. Oh. Here is the D cover, Dennis Cowan. And C cover, Chuma Hill. That's very neat. And B cover, Gillum March. Sorry, they're not in order. I'll put them back to the right in the right order here. Boop. CD. Got you an ASF. For me, Acres, I sometimes listen to them do the entire question and I cannot figure out what the question is. I'm sorry, read the answer. I don't know what the question is. I'm trying to figure out did they just make a statement there? What's going on? That's when I know, to me, it feels like it's a bad question if I can't figure out or a bad answer if I can't figure out what the question is. Ultimate Wolverine comes off the board. This is Martian Manhunter number 8, the B cover. It might have just released later than everything else. That's happened a little bit where they just didn't have it ready to go. So if you missed this cover, we got that. Uncanny X-Men comes off board. Really, I love the way he does it. And I think that Ken is a master at the, the little interview part. He is engaged. He's witty. He's paying attention. He never gets to the end of what he's talking about and it just wanders away. Sometimes I felt like other people were like that, where they're like, "Oh, that's the best story you can come up with." Ken just makes it more rich. He makes it special for every person. That's what I like.
I don't know, the one where the girl's grandmother or her aunt had dated Alex Trebek, and she was a contestant, and she goes, "Did you know you were almost my uncle?" There was this whole moment where he's like, "Excuse me?" And then she explained it.
So also, Acres, the deal is that if you watch any of the old Trebek stuff, which was amazing, he often did not make it through the questions because he was a little slower in his delivery. And I think that Ken, his purpose is to make sure they make it through everything. So.
Yeah, no, that's for sure a thing.
Yeah. So, yeah. So the trades are all big bulk trades this time, so don't worry about it.
Well, she's talking to them. If I get through, guys, this will be the 3rd time I've gotten through.
So if you guys
I've never passed the audition, though.
So do that first before you get to this stuff. So find homes for the stuff that's on the black wall. Sorry, I'm just talking. Staff is picking up the books.
If I don't get through to regular Jeopardy, we're going to try for the next season of Pop Culture Jeopardy.
To me, that one's harder. We watched that one. I was like, I don't know anything. Just a dummy.
Well, it'd be me, Pat from Cherry Capital, and our friend Nick, whose husband is doing the Liefeld Youngblood covers.
Oh, cool. That would be fun to do all that together.
It would be ridiculously easy for the 3 of us.
All right. This is Absolute Superman, number 16. At the end of number 15, you saw Absolute Hawkman for the first time. This one gives you origin story for him. And the relationship that these guys have at the beginning of the book is not the relationship they have at the end of the book. Superman's going to Elvis, I got you. And then I've got some other covers here for you. I have one B cover left. Comic Book Jeopardy. That would be so killer. Here is the C cover. This is by Hewitt Lee. His outfit is definitely taken a change because he did not have all these super flamey arms and legs before. This is so cool that they're making that changeover. And here is the D cover. The D cover is by Asrar. I really, really, really wish I could show you the interior art on this because it is so incredible. It's like paintings. Wolverine 15 comes off the board. A and C goes to F. F. C. And C. F. Match. There's so much stuff going up on the wall that I don't know how much we're going to get to do the other stuff that's on the wall. Don't worry. I'll leave it up there and we'll do it in another show if we don't get to it. Batgirl number 16 continues to have some of the best covers every single issue. Batman Static Beyond comes off the board. Okay. Do these reprints first. Batgirl SF. Gotcha. You're in a spaceship. Who will help you better? Chewbacca or Alf? Alf's just going to eat all the cats. He's not any help at all. I don't know. Does Chewbacca owe me a life debt like he does with Yep. There's menopause for you. It's the worst. Batman number 3. This is your new reprint. Second print for Batman number 3. Han. For Han. My brain was giving me Hal, which is not useful. The issue 1 second print for Batman Static comes down. And number 2, third print, Batman. Slow your roll on your questions, man. No one can answer all of them if you do them so fast. All right, Night Fight, number 4 of 4 comes off the wall. Night Fight, number 1, new print comes off the wall. I'm going to need some space, so I'm going to take it all down. Sorry. The Batman ratio comes off the board. AEW comes off the board. Flash comes off the board. JFA comes off the board. Justice League comes off the board. House by the Sea and Poison Ivy come off the board. Menopause is so dumb. Dumb, I'm telling you. It's the worst. Claim a third print. Third print. Got your third print. Ivan! Like, believe it or not, it's so, like, a lot of women in the industry are right now where I am. We have an actual group that talks about it together. It is just a frustrating thing that we know is all, like hormone based and stuff, but we just need to know for each other that we're not crazy. It's normal. It's like having, that COVID brain they talk about. It's totally like having COVID brain. Someone's buying a first Kevin Keller. Someone bought more Kevin Keller. Nice. All right. I'm going to let you guys do Indies and Marvel. Leave DC for me because it's going to be a whole thing. I'm going to have to move some stuff. So if you want to do this, you can. And don't worry about the graphic. Do like all that's graphic.
So okay, guys. While Miss Jen is giving her staff instructions, who's excited for tomorrow night's new Muppet Show debut?
Yep, that's all I need. All these 4 boxes.
It's time to play the music. It's time to light the lights. It's time to meet the Muppets on the Muppet Show tonight.
It's like we're playing that stuff. All right, Batman number 6, Monster Mash. I think you guys have figured out what's up. That every single time a new issue of Batman comes out, it's going to sell out. Matt Fraction is doing it. This is the A cover. I'm going to do it down here. I'm just going to go straight across. This is the Valentine's Day variant by Chrissy Zulu Uminga. Aww. Just call it Valentine's. Oh, SF just wants all of them. Okay, that's fine. I'll claim them for you as they come up. Here's SF's pile.
All right, I'm calling it now, guys. Chrissy Zulu is the new Scotty Young.
I know, it's so daggum cute. Can't wait for Gonzo and Beaker. Hey, Toilet. This one is the B cover by Jim Lee, Scott Williams, Alex Sinclair. Pablo needs a Valentine's variant. Pablo's got his own giant box over here I have to stand up for. Actually, no, I'm just going to keep it right here. Pablo, I'm going to put your stuff right here, and I'll go put it in your box later. Pablo was cleaning up during our Thursday show. Oh, this cover is so cool. This is, just say, Jimenez. I can't figure what letter it would be. Jimenez. That's yours, SF. Foil. Rest of the Ghost Machines are on Thursday. So Thursday's show is going to be the horror end of Ghost Machine and the Rockefellers. And I found my one copy of like a very, very special glow-in-the-dark Geiger that I had a hard time finding any kind of pricing for. And then also we're going to do everything that I have from the EU. So anything Energon Universe. This is the Bruce Wayne foil. As if I'm claiming all of them. I think there's more than 6 different covers for this stuff, but you tell me if you don't want something, okay?
The EU books will be priced in euros.
No, we're not. No. Superman, Green Lantern come off the board. Got room for room. This one is the C cover by Tedesco. Very green. You're welcome. And this one is the D cover by Perel. Nice gray and black. Sorry, gray and black. Blue and black costume. This is SF's pile. Okay, so I am going to take down the Martian Manhunter, the Absolute Superman, the Batgirl, the Batman number 3 second print, the Batman number 2 third print. Get all my room here. Because now we're going to get to the big bad. The book everyone wants this week. I ordered what I call a Putan. That is an actual number that Shanice now understands to mean double whatever you think. You have euros, you can totally spend them. All right, let's see here. Is this entire box one cover? Nope. Okay. Holy smoky rokies. Okay. Here we go. Let's get started. Boss battle number 1. A cover. Boss battle number 1. A cover. I'm just going to stop there for a second and pause so you guys can find that one if you want. Boss battle B, with the battle that is the one everyone wants to see. When else are you going to have a Superman and Homelander cover? Sincerely. Sincerely.
So I did the research for you, Miss Jen.
Okay, go.
A Putan is
Putan.
equivalent to 24 metric buttloads, or 1/10 of a frick ton.
That cracks me up. Okay. A B so far for SF. I have a feeling that I ordered enough of this that the whole city is going to come north for me tomorrow, because I have a feeling everyone else is going to sell out of it like at opening, and I'm going to have enough for everybody. So what about a gajillion Gene? It's another good number. So that's everything up front. All right. This is cover E, and the cover artist is Jeff Spokes. Jeff Spokes. The extra canon onesies. Oh, and this I think is wraparound. Hold up. So yeah, it's a big wraparound. Does that mean a crap ton is a metric equivalent to a poo ton? Ooh, that is a good question. We need to like delve deeper. Blanks. This is going to be a fun thing to own, right? Just walk up to people and be like, boss battle. Any boss battle is put on there.
For further research, a Puton is approximately 3.5 times the necessary amount of something.
3 times. Oh. And I'm incorrectly saying what I'm ordering because mine's double whatever. All right, this is D cover, Frank Cho, Sabine Rich, featuring the gals. Which is weird. It does not include Annabelle. No Annabelle. Beautiful foil. Show, okay. Show goes to SF. I'm sorry, that amount of stuff only happens in sci-fi horror. Pablo, just sci-fi horror, that amount. Doesn't exist anywhere else. Oh, can't put it up there, sorry. I'm gonna need some space, so I'm taking down Batman. Do we need any Batman? This one is cover C by Patrick Korvath, who does Beneath the Trees.
That is the cover I ordered.
Yeah, weirdly, that's not the matchup though, because Joker is against Annabelle.
But I still think Samantha is the new Omega.
I mean, that would be dope. Oh, we actually did all this up there. I'm just leave them here. And last but not least, this one is the, I think, F cover, the AEW.
Unknown. Annabelle is the dolls that Miss Jen keeps buying at the thrift store.
Dolls.
How you get a possession, I'm telling you.
You know what's crazy is that the real Annabelle is really a Raggedy Ann doll, not the little blonde piggy tail person.
That is true. I did know that.
And I would absolutely never, ever, 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 ever mess around with that thing. Whether it's carrying around it, like they carry you around in like a, what's that called? Like a
reliquary.
Suitcase. Yes. No, they put them in a suitcase. Kind of crazy. Like a, suitcase. I'm just like, that seems
Wait, so
like.
who's the doll they carry around in the reliquary?
I've seen her
the
only in
blessed
like a case.
Box.
Thought for sure Maggie
That's
Simpson
gonna
would
bother
win.
me.
Yeah. Wait, have you guys seen my like creepy doll picture? The dolls that I bought the other day?
I'm telling you, Miss Jen, when you eventually have like a possession situation and we have to have an exorcism, like I'm coming down to film it like it's one of those terrible TV shows on the Discovery Channel.
Well,
Where they're
Mike
like,
is
ghosts are real, guys.
Mike forbade me from taking them into the house. So I was like, how am I going to price them and sell them? He was like, it's not my concern. So
Yeah, do it at the store.
The warehouse. I knew my staff would not let me bring them in the store either, so they're in the warehouse. They're going to the antique mall at some point.
Mike is a smart cookie.
Yeah, he is. Of course, I carried those things around in my car with me for way more than a week. So if anyone's been cootie-eyed, me.
It's like, do not bring those demons around me. I just retired. I need to enjoy this.
All right. Anybody want to make any claims from stuff that was released this week that you missed out on? Also available, Savage Sword of Conan number 12, which we sell pretty quickly nowadays. And this awesome book. This is Superman and Spider-Man, Marvel Treasury Edition facsimile, featuring the murderous menace of the Doctor Doom and the Parasite. Dun, dun, dun. You need the Martian Manhunter. Okay. It was lonely. I just had little two of them. It'll be easy to find. Doop, doop, doop. Where are you? Of course, it's gonna be where I cannot find. I'll put it back with the absolute stuff. All right, I got you, Martian Manhunter. You guys ever watch those shows about the Doll Island? That's pretty creepy. Treasury, I got you, Nala. I think we already have one for you pulled. I think I saw it. So, all right, you guys ready for open it up? This is my box from Rekka. Who knows what they sent me? Could be anything.
Could be a virus.
I mean, I'm not plugging it into anything, so whatever.
That you know of.
I'm sure you guys have heard this story, but when they very first started the company, they were like, because you supported us, you can go onto our website that has the t-shirt stuff and put in your information, and we'll send you a t-shirt for free so I could wear it, or a hoodie or something. And I was like, I got on there and it like wanted personal information that I didn't think that they needed. And I was like, is this a trick? You guys literally just told me when we were at the Comics Pro meeting that I shouldn't do any of this stuff. And they were like, we're not saying it's not, but what they say, you pass, but also you don't get to have a shirt. So I figured out how to circumvent the system to order my shirt and not give them any information. and it worked. I win. Brother has about 1,000 sports bobbleheads. Oh, that's kind of fun though. Okay. Ooh. This is like a super special version of Volume 1 of The Future Is Bloop. Thanks, dudes. That's so nice. What does it say? Limited hardcover edition, one of only 1,000 copies, collecting 1 through 7. Thank you for being among the top 300 retailers to order and support our indie series. Oh, y'all see, you guys supported them and they support me. So we know that your support and influence in your community, the series would not have made it to issue 8 of 60. You're helping move us closer to our goal of telling an epic story about a possible future where emerging technology is misused, abused, and hacked. We hope the hackers and cybersecurity professionals we have sent your way have found a new source of stories, connection, and community at your shop. We'll continue to let them know where to find you and help them discover that the future is comics. P.S. The bloop in the title changes every issue because no one knows what the future will be. Readers can crack the code in each issue to discover the 6-character word for that specific issue. Love it! Thanks, guys. If you don't know anything about Rekka, it is hacker backwards. I usually have my hacker shirt on. Thanks, y'all. Super nice.
I had mine on yesterday, and I'm in a place called Roots Chicken, which is literally what it sounds like. It's a chicken processing plant. And this lady comes up to me like in their deli counter and goes, "Are you a hacker? Can you help me with something?" And wanted me to do IT support like at the deli counter.
That's hilarious. Okay. I have as a good friend who's local to me, the rep for Scott Williams, who's a longtime inker for Jim Lee. And they put out really, really special rare items, and they're known for their near mintness. He brought these today as a wraparound copy of the Panini. Let me make sure it says Uncanny X-Men Panini Gatefold foil variant for number 269. The first time ever, a 90s relic from both legendary artists Jim Lee and Scott Williams with remastered colors by Thomas Mason. It is an edition of 800 copies only that they made, and they come with a numbered card. So the regular editions are $80, which seems crazy, but it's not. And I've got this really super rare edition. The book itself is a normal edition, but the card that's in it is metal. And that's a $300 book. And he's actually brought this extra special thing to me also. Because they had some books that didn't make the cut for mintness, they ended up with extra sets of the connecting cover cards. I have to figure out how to make it connect. Oh, there you go. It's this way. And that. That I will throw in if you buy any of those. I know the set itself isn't purchasable. You're supposed to get one random one in every comic book, so to make a set is hard. I know that his customers offer him like $50 just for the cards. So you got $50 worth of cards and an $80 worth of book on the regular books. Because that's literally what he sells them for. And I got so excited. Someone locally had these listed, and I was like, I have to have them. I don't know if you guys know. I gotcha. So the very coolest year of all comic books is 1995, because when I opened my first physical store when I was 25 years old. I bet you can guess how old I am now. And this guy had these still sealed, never opened 1995 calendars. I've got the Spider-Man Greatest Villains. There's the images that are on the calendar. Just $20. for something you could probably give as a really fun gift to somebody. And the X-Men one from 1995, Greatest Battles. This one's only 12. And that's what the images look like. I mean, you could really kind of take it apart and just use it for posters, honestly. But anyway, I just think these are so cool. You got to figure out which one of the what year is equal to 1995, right? SF.
The next one is 2034.
2034. We'll match that up again. Nice.
Yeah, because we just missed one. It was 2023 was also.
Oh, curses. All right, I've done everything up. I've done all my other stuff. Okay, just because we're down to like 40 minutes. Is there anything on the board that you see? I'm going to take us down so you guys can see the whole thing.
We're down to like 20 minutes.
Oh, 20 minutes. The days have to match up some with a year. Yep. Or you can just ignore it. Just ignore it and do something.
You can just use them as posters.
Yeah. Just take them apart. Chomp them. Who's the giant face? This one? These are Punisher number 57. Wanted Dead or Alives. Minty copies for $3 a piece. It's cool. It's like a wraparound, like newsprint cover. It's just a really cool idea. So 2034, 2045, 2051. Nice. I'm just going to go across that row since we started in that row. I've got gorgeous copies. Oh, that corner is not 100% perfect. Deathlock 1 through 3 for a whole $5. And it has Doom in number 3. Doom is in number 3. I have Newsstand copy of Incredible Hulk 286 for $3. By the way, I've got really killer prices on this because the collection came in and I've kind of sold enough to make me happy. So you guys are getting deals. Incredible Hulk number 284. This is a Mark Jewelers with the star. And that one's $20. I have Incredible Hulk number 283. This is not in great shape. It has like someone accidentally taped it here and ripped it off. That is a Mark Jewelers though, and that one's $10. Then I've got Hulk 267, wrong end of the rainbow, newsstand for $4. I know there's someone collecting Guardians of the Galaxy, but I don't think it's the same numbers that they were looking for. They were really high numbers. Pablo needs the MJ. Gotcha. Time for dogs. Okay. Buenas noches. Guardians of the Galaxy number 15, Power of Protege. This is nice. A Valentino and Starlin cover for $3. Guardians 27, co-starring the Inhumans for $3. Number 28, Doc Ock leads the invasion of Avengers Mansion, $3. Guardians number 29, Good, Bad, and the Doppelgangers, $3. 32, Charlie 27 fights for his life against a Badoon, Captain Universe, $3. Number 33, featuring the blistering conclusion to the battle on Badoon, Homeworld. This one is $3. Gorgeous copy of the annual number 1. That's $4. Number 19, The gentleman's name is Talon. $3. Number 21 is $3. Rancor is back. This is a Marvel Milestone Edition of X-Men #1. It does have one stress here. It is $5. And Giant Size X-Men #1 Milestone Edition. This one does have a couple little stresses, and that one's $7. We've got X-Men #2 for $4. This is a perfect example of Jim Lee, Scott Williams work put together here. And X-Men #3, also their work together, is $4. Again, if there's somewhere on the wall that you're like, ooh, I want to see in that pile, you let me know. Whatever I don't get through today, I'll do maybe part of Saturday's show, unless we do records. If you guys tell me you want me to do records. Okay, Uncanny X-Men 281, the beginning of the new team, a nice Whilce Portacio cover. Those are $5. Uncanny number 284 is $3. What Lies Beyond the Void? Also, the Mutant Bishop makes his move. Number 285, Portal's End, is $3. These are all beautiful copies. Number 286 is $4. 226 is $4. Fall of the Mutants. Or as I like to say, Mutants. 227. This one does have like a staple pull, so it's just $2. Giant sized issue number 242 is $5. The originals are back on X Factor. Number 252 has a little bit of stress, but it's a newsstand for $4. 253 is a newsstand for $4. This one is featuring Magneto's journey to Muir Island, Return of Forge, Escape of Jubilee, and Wolverine. 254 newsstand, New Legend is Born. That one is also $4. 255 is $4. Oh, Bitter Victory, Freedom Force. Number 262 is $4. 263, more Forge storyline. That one is $5. Newsstand. 264 is $5. 265 is $5. Storm at the Mercy of the Hounds. 276 is $5. Kyle, is your dollar show going to be both you and Jay? It might be prepping. 278 is $4. Grip of the Shadow King. 279. So why is he trying to kill Prof X? Colossus is in this issue. That's $4. 280 is $4. You're going to answer? 249 is newsstand, $4. Havoc. We've got a run of 1 through 3 of the original Ghost Rider Rides Again. Johnny Blaze for just $10. Boop. Boop, boop.
Sorry, my microphone had died.
Oh, funny.
I was talking and you guys could not hear me. Which dollar show when? Because I'm going to be doing a lot of dollar shows.
Oh, I thought you were doing a dollar show tonight.
No, Henri's doing a dollar show tonight. That was Henri's head on a dollar bill.
Ah.
Do all bald people look the same to you?
No, I didn't know. I didn't look at it at all. I just asked Jay during the last show, and he said there was a dollar show. And I did not
No,
pay
that's a
attention to
joke.
you.
Do all bald Polish people look the same?
All bald bearded men look the same. How's that?
Listen, we're from a part of the European continent where we all look the same. It's cool.
Okay, so here's the deal. You guys know that you have they've shown the trailer where you've got Steve Rogers with a baby, right? So this is why I think we might be seeing something else. So here's Nomad, who is Captain America, right? Number 1, 2, 3, and 4. What's he got? He's got a baby. Anyway, 1 through 4 is $10. Do you like comic conspiracy theories? I am the Cosmic Spectacular Spider-Man number 160 newsstand for $3. Dugas! Web of Spider-Man number 60. Goliath is in this, and it's got Doom. That one's $3. I have Daredevil, the Man Without Fear. I've got a couple copies of number 1 for $4 a piece. That's the one with the foil on it. Nava's going to take the plunge and see if that storyline has anything to do with it, or possibly. You can never tell. We got to do our Doom pool. Yeah, I know that was cool. By the way, you can thank Brent for the copies of the really awesome X-Men cover that we offered today. You should follow him on all of his stuff. You want to share your links? Marvel Super Action number 2. This one is not in perfect condition. This one's just for reading. When Wakes the Sleeper. This one's a number 2 for just $2. I'm not saying you should buy this, but I'm saying you should buy this. This is the Lobo Paramilitary Christmas Special, number 1 from 1991. It has a smear on here, but it's $7. It says, warning, contains bad taste in the form of ultraviolence, icon bashing, and the finger. More offensive than Christmas usually is. Frank Bisley cover. I have Double Dragon number 4 for $4. Wolverine number 50, the die cut cover, $5. Oh, I've already shown that number 2. A reader beater copy of Werewolf by Knife number 7, Ritual of Blood for $6. We've got Magneto number 0 for $5. G.I. Joe number 69 for $3. And Sandman special number 1 from 1991, Orpheus, $4. Thanks. If you're watching us over on CBSN, you can see the link popping up there. Brandon will hook you up with all kinds of good stuff. Okay. Oh man, I didn't notice this one has a little bit of stress on it. Boo. Spider-Man number 1. I'm just going to do for 10 because it does have a little stress over on the spine. I missed it.
If you need really minty copies of the regular one, somebody please buy all of my really minty copies of the regular one.
Do you have a bunch of really minty copies that didn't sell on your show?
What I tell you, 29.
Oh, wow. You found a lot of good ones. Number 3 is 3. These are all McFarlane covers. You should own all of these McFarlane covers. Number 4 is 3. 5 is 3. The whole run of Torment. Number 6 is 3. This is part of a different little storyline, part of 1 and 2. Number 14 is Subsidy Part 2 or 3. Number 7 is 3. Number 8 is 3. It's a little heart buttocks. Number 9 is 4. Just love that cover. Number 41 is 3. 15 is 3. Iconic. 16 is 3. Sideways cover. Got multiples. 17 is 3 with Thanos. 18 is 3. 19 is 3. 10 is 3 with Wendigo. 11 is 3. And 12 is 3. Happy to make a deal on all of the Spoodermans if you need that whole thing. All right, I think that's all I'm going to try to fit in today. Anyone have second thoughts? I want to get calendars. I didn't even remember to show these to you, Brent. I picked up a whole bunch of like brand new sealed 1995 calendars. We've got Spider-Man and I got X-Men. I don't even know. Is any of this Scott's work? I don't think any of this is. Don't think so. Just way cool stuff. All right, my friends, we're going to do invoicing tomorrow afternoon. It's probably going to be crazy chaos time at the store just because we got a big release, as you know. And we're going to do Thursday night, of course, it's going to be our show that's going to finish up all of the stuff from Ghost Machine. I'm going to do all of the stuff that's part of the Hyde Street, which includes Devour and Sisterhood. And then I've got Rockefellers. I feel like that might be another one. What day is January 31st on those calendars? I don't know. They're sealed. They're sealed. You're going to have to look up and see what a 1995 calendar should be. Sorry. They're sealed up. I cannot look. What else? And then Saturday, I don't know. We could do a record show if you guys want to. I feel like I've done a million shows that are not comic book related, but if you guys get enough comic books here, then we can do vintage records. I just don't have any, like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do. Oh, do they show Jan on the back? Nope, it is. Oh, they do. What date we want? 31st. 31st is a Tuesday. 31st is a Tuesday. Yeah. All right, everybody. I will see you guys next on Thursday here on The Experience. Stay tuned. Honor's going to do a crazy dollar show. There is no telling what's going to be in it. Just hoping it matches your no. Sorry, unknown. I think we figured out. We popped up the dates for that it's going to match again.
Yeah, it's not for till 2034, unknown.
Yeah, we got a little while. All right, my friends. Have a great day. Stay safe out there. Thanks, Kyle.
Mm-hmm.